So Ethan, give me the details on this sweet ride.
This is a Honda Civic 2017 hatchback.
Yeah. Okay.
4-cylinder turbo. That's all I know.
And what are we doing to it today?
We're gonna put new headlights in it.
Sweet. Current headlights. Typical halogen bulbs, I believe, based on how dim they are. New ones are what?
Headlight.
Zenhour Sea Light. Cool. LEDs. Straightforward. Let's see what we got here. Looks like we got all the connectors, etc. This is gonna be plug and play, buddy.
This one?
Where's the other one?
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna compare these two bulbs and hold them right next to each other here. You can see the tabs on these, the two big tabs on top. That's how it sits in the car in the light, which is perfect because we need that lens to be parallel to the ground. So that should be perfect if these are up just properly. They are mated so that this one is a 9005 bulb. This is a 9005 bulb. So these things pair up. So it'll be the high beams. And then we'll have the low beams as well. Those are different. All right, let's go. Let's put this guy in. It's just a third of a twist. Same thing. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, see if we can blow this up.
I don't know how you put your hand in here.
Not easy.
I see that.
Do you remember how I did it? Turn it a third that way. Seat it in nicely and turn it a third straight up.
There you go.
Boom shakalaka.
I don't think it's in all the way.
Looked like it was good. You're just gonna have that cable that goes straight up. Connection. Perfect. We'll have to find a place to stuff that.
That's why the zip ties there.
That's why the zip ties there, exactly.
You tie it right there. Zippy tie? Zip tie?
Yep.
Zippy tie. Cool.
All right. Did you want to test it out to see
Yes.
if the light comes on, like it says? Doesn't look parallel, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little twisted in there.
Decided to change this because that requires taking out the entire front off.
Yeah, that's a pain in the booty. All right, just took the regular bulb out, the low beam. It's a different bulb. And we had to modify the last adapter ring a little. Hopefully we don't have to modify this one so that the LED light lies horizontal to ground. So we'll see. All right, let's flip this one in.
Yeah, did you tell them that we had to?
Yeah, I told them, but I didn't show them. We're probably gonna have to show them on the next one, I would say. So remember, this one was facing down. Is that correct?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was. Remember, the plug faces. The plug comes in from the bottom. So you might, and this one might want to. Yeah, so you're gonna have to go backwards. You're gonna have to go counterclockwise, about a third of a turn, and it'll slip in there, and it will tighten up. Do you have access to the plug? Or is it really short? Is there a really short pigtail there? Oh, perfect.
No, but I can just
Is that
plug it
broken?
in. No, it's meant to be like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Turn it over.
Yeah.
I don't think that's supposed to be like
Well, no,
that.
because
but-
look, it's very symmetrical.
All right, we'll give it that.
Okay, let me look at this really quickly. And
Yeah, so this cord is gonna face down.
yeah, I just need to look at this part.
You need to what?
I'm just looking at this part and where.
That cord is gonna face 6 o'clock. Yep, just slip it in there. And give it a half loosen, like a third of a turn of a loosen. And then it should push in. Just feel the 3 little notches. Find its home. Okay, you're going the opposite way. You need to take the pigtail and go towards this way.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. And it should snug up, going straight down. Aiming straight down.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
And these are gonna have to get zip tied like that.
Yeah, we can zip tie those together in a second.
Cool.
We'll figure out the cables in a moment. How's that look? Does that one look?
You can't tell.
Oh yeah, you can't tell on that one.
You really can't tell.
It has that high density. It's got the actual thick lens on it. Okay.
Let me fire the thing up.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. My car is breaking.
It looks amazing, Ethan, I gotta say.
I turned the lights on. That's the thing.
Those are the park lights.
Uh-huh.
Parking lights are on.
I pressed turn on the lights.
All right, well, let's try again. Aha! Those are the lights.
That looks so much better.
Yeah, look at the difference.
That looks so weak compared to this. And oh my god, it's running. Hold up, I'm gonna go back to way back here. Oh yeah, that's gonna blind somebody.
Yeah, give me the high beams. Oh, mamacita. I'm blind.
Oh, that looks so much better than the heck that is.
And the ugly yellow,
I
it
think
looks...
it just looks better.
It does. It's way cooler as far as the color. The color's cooler.
White on white compared to it's a white on orange on orange.
It's just the yellow. You know, a
I
nice
can't even look at
2700 Kelvin
but like look at the
colored light is great
so
in your living
look at
room,
this.
just not in your headlights.
I have to look at this.
Yeah, look
On
at
my
this.
hand?
So yeah, I'm looking at that.
And then compared to that.
Oh,
You really
terrible.
This doesn't look as good
Yes,
as this.
true.
It's also you can just see it goes up onto my arm.
Yeah.
As this, it doesn't you can't really see it as much.
Agreed. What's really cool is check out the difference between your marker lights, which are like a cool white, and then these yellows, and then this side, you got the cool white markers, and you got the cool white headlamps.
I think this one looks brighter because of that, just because this thing is like reflecting off.
Looks real nice.
This one's darker than that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, we'll show the modifications of the adapter piece to the adapter ring. Cool.
How do I undo this thing?
It's the same, just give it a twist. I would, let's actually just twist the bulb out first.
I can't even get my...
Okay.
That plastic's falling off. Hold up. There you go, car.
That's perfect. That's just a cover plate. So just take it by the tab.
Can't even...
Yeah, take that hand right there and then just give it a twist, a third twist to the
That
left.
way.
Yeah, lefty loosey. It's gonna be counterclockwise.
Mm-hmm.
Take it, move it this way.
Oh, I
Yeah,
cramped
there
my
you go.
hand
Just
up.
give it a little wiggle. A little wiggly.
Whoop.
Cool.
And whoop. Yeah, no, this one has also that type of
Okay,
thing.
sounds good.
Cool. Oh, this one's facing upwards.
Yeah. Give it a test run. We'll see if this thing sits flat, please. Lord, just sit flat. Ah, crikey.
Is it not?
So yeah, it's twisted too far. Same as the last one, it was just twisted.
What
That needs to be like that. That's money. That's money. But guess what?
Well, the thing is still 100% in. So,
It's 100% in. What does that mean?
well, I can put it more than 100.
Yeah, but when you
that's
lock
too
it
hard.
in, yeah, go ahead, just lock it till it stops.
There you go.
Right there. And now it
Now it
is.
wiggles.
Well, it wiggles because the grommet's not in there. But it's turned, yep, too much. So that's where it needs to be. It needs to be loosened about 15 degrees.
No, because as I was doing that, I'm like, cool.
Right
And
there.
then I got to right there, and I felt it go free. So
What does that mean?
that means I felt it like these things coming off of the out from it.
Yeah, I know. We have to modify this one too, unfortunately. Poop.
So this light isn't sitting straight. It needs to sit parallel to the ground when this is in place. And right now you turn it, it's facing like this. It's about at 11 o'clock. So it needs to come back a few degrees, 10, 15 degrees. So we had to modify the last one too in order for this beam to lay horizontally. So we're going to modify this one too. And how you do that is underneath this rubber grommet is a screw. It's the only unfortunate part about the LEDs is they lay out a beam of light instead of a horizontal beam instead of, or a flat beam instead of a 360 degree cone. So we need to take this, loosen it up, loosen these little screws up here, drill new holes right next to them in between, because if you go to the next hole, it's too far of a twist, it's too much of an adjustment. These things need just a little bit more adjustability and it'll be set. They had a few more holes, and or maybe a certain set of holes, because there's probably a likelihood of how these cars are built and how the bulbs sit in the headlamps, where it could there's a certain degree. We'll just modify this guy. Take this screw out. Take this screw out. And this is the same. The two big ones are towards. Two big tabs are up towards the top near the wire. When this sat in there, it was 2 turns, so we had to actually turn it back a touch. So if we turn this back a touch, we're just going to see the set screw hole. I'm going to drill a new hole right here. So we're going to mark this as a spot for a new hole. The other side for a spot for a new hole too. Cool. Then we're going to use, what size drill bit do we use? Oh, a 5/64 drill bit to make the original hole. And it makes it like butter, so you don't need much effort. Drill it out a little further to 1/8. Just take your time. Remember, this is a 3/32. And then we need to get that bevel, which I'm going to use a 1/8. drill that out a little bit, just a hair. Just the tricky part. Cool, clean out with a razor blade, modified. What do you think, Ethan?
Ooh. Sweet.
Sweet. Let's hope the screws fit in there nicely and it adjusts. Let's go for it. After the modification, you see in between her, put the screws back in. A pain in the ass and tedious, but I had to do it the other set as well. My mother's car. I don't know why the LED manufacturers don't just get this straight. O-ring, and now the O-ring sticks out just a little funky on those edges. I'm gonna lube it up, put it in.
Oh, by the way, the other one's insecure. Looks different with those things. Don't remember those being on the other one.
I mean, the little nicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were there too.
Okay.
It's crappy manufacturing.
Just gonna put it in.
And this one, was that down or up?
This one was up.
Okay.
And we're gonna remember which way to twist.
How does it look? Let's check. Let's check. Oh, it's looking pretty straight up at 12 o'clock, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so money. That thing is nice and flat.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can really see it
Right there.
Yeah, you can really see the up and down right there. So.
Sounds good. All right. Cool, and you got the other one in.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the lights. Let's see if they work. Boom. Nice. Cool. Just secure the wires up. Zip tie. Pretty janky. Are you trying to protect against vandals? What?
Yeah.
Let's go, kid.
Cool.
All right. Nice. All donezo.
we needed to make some adjustments to the headlights. After we installed the LEDs, they laid out a nice, clean, flat beam of light, and I lined them up next to my AMG, about 35 feet away from a wall, and the Civic's headlights were much lower, about 4 or 5 inches lower aimed than the Mercedes were. And the Mercedes were dialed in after years of fine-tune adjustments. So we brought the level of the beam up to the height of the AMGs by using this little silver screw you can see down here. It's at the very bottom of the headlamp assembly. Each one has a little silver screw. Turning that with the 8mm socket, turning it counterclockwise, raised it up. We probably did about 2 to 2.5 full turns, which raised them up, like I said, at 30 feet from the wall, a couple inches, probably 3 or 4 inches, and they are amazing. They needed the full adjustments to be spot on, and now it's a night and day difference in illumination and honestly safety. He's a young driver. I don't know how he was doing it so well before, but the way the headlights came originally were not safe in any kind of inclement weather. When it was raining, it was very difficult to see anything. Now it's amazing. The headlights were great. He's not getting flash to anybody. If you want details on specifics, how high the beam is, I can take some measurements and get back to you. Just leave some comments in the post.